What's up? Welcome back to the podcast. And wow,
what a couple of months this has been.
Yes, and if you're watching this now, on the Wednesday, it is Seriously Not Serious's first birthday, everybody.
Woo!
Woo!
Celebrate good times. Come
It's
on.
my birthday. It's my birthday. I can't even sing that. I will get copyright claimed. Like
I can't believe it's its first birthday. How crazy is that?
Like it all started probably
It was one night, right? I actually remember when you and Shoop were off out in the wilderness going to drop them off at home. You were drunk, and you came back to me and told me all about it.
It's the fact is that it came up in a drunk idea, and then we'll kind of make it into this, and yeah, it's so mad for me to explain, but you know, it is one of the best things that I've done like this year or last year, because
can you believe that this drunken idea has been the best thing to happen to us?
Yeah, 100%, and the feedback that we're getting off you is great. And yes, I am sorry for not uploading for nearly 3 months. Over 3 months. I've got an explanation, and I started work. I am a carer.
You work in a care home.
I work in a care home, but night shift, so it's kind of hard just to go on my day off. Oh yeah, I'll record a podcast, but then I was asleep because I come in at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, so...
It's been so hard to not have the podcast around because there's been so much going on in the last 3 months.
Yes, and there's been games being uploaded onto the gaming channel, but they've been made
previously
way before that, and I've just haven't had time to edit them. And when I've had time to edit them, I've literally just exported them straight away and then uploaded them. I didn't even have time to edit because, yeah.
It's been crazy these last 3 months though.
It has been crazy, and
because obviously there's loads of YouTube shit going on.
The fact that our last podcast was when Deji lied to us.
Exactly, and now
that, but now we've got the KSI Logan Paul rematch, which...
And we've got Morgs going up against Rice Gum, and we've got Morgs going up against Mr. Beast, and it's all to do with Morgs.
It's all to do with Morgs, because Morgs Fest as well.
It's mad to think that in the past 3 months, Deji went from slating his brother on YouTube to
becoming irrelevant again.
Yeah. And obviously there was that YouTube drama between Tarty and fucking James Charles, which was mint. I actually really enjoyed that.
No, but we covered that though. We covered that on a...
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did.
And it's mad to think that with it being the podcast's first birthday, that there's been games come out, YouTube drama, there's been so much going on. There's been a lot of stuff in the wrestling community that's going on.
Can you make it with a full podcast without mentioning wrestling?
If I haven't mentioned wrestling, it's not a good podcast.
To you, everybody's like, please don't talk about wrestling. Please don't talk about wrestling.
I've got loads of people asking me to talk about wrestling because they like wrestling. And obviously there was PewDiePie got married. That happened.
The Pewdstar himself got married?
I can't believe it. Can you?
I really cannot.
You finally reached 10 million.
Did we reach to 100 million?
100 million.
I was gonna say...
You finally reached it after, going on a T-Series for absolutely ages.
But the fact that T-Series hit it first. They're just PR sub-bots anyway, so... have a look at your subscription. If you randomly subscribe to TV series, just unsubscribe, because it's all sub-bots and they've just took over your account just to subscribe, and that's not right at all. No, but
What else is, like, there's loads of stuff that happened.
One thing is Minecraft is so popular right now.
I know, right?
Like, everybody's jumping on, like, to
even
it.
I started Minecraft and I didn't even like it.
I know.
Oh, and obviously we were gonna get Shoop to say something about
He
the
is saying
podcast.
something apparently, so that's you might hear at the right at the end of the podcast. You might have said something because he said he's gonna send something, but you know.
Waiting.
Yeah.
How do you think the podcast has changed you? Yourself?
It changed me. It's given me a lot of confidence that give me a lot of confidence to be like, yeah, like. It just give me a lot of like self-confidence, like especially going into this job as well.
Do you think it's helped you a lot being able to speak on microphone like this, like we are now?
Yeah.
I think this has definitely helped me become not embarrassed to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
'Cause back in the day when we were kids, if you were on YouTube, you did something embarrassing.
Yeah.
Or something really cool.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you had to be an amateur. You had to either be absolutely amazing or an absolute noob at it.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't believe we've got the subscribers that we did. It's wild.
And that's wild, I know. And thanks a lot for you. Thanks for sticking around, because you, during these 2 months, you could have, like, you know, unsubbed at any point, but you just haven't. And you've, like, shown support, like, throughout loads of social medias, throughout, like, everything. Because Wissia, she is the head of social media, and she's, like, telling me about loads of people who's been...
I've recently just managed to log into my Twitter. So, but yeah, I get told loads of times, I will miss you. I actually got a message in Talk Life where it was like, where did you go? I haven't had a podcast in ages, where did it go? And I was explaining to that person that obviously you work now, and I kind of do it on my own.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, when you upload, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to upload this one.
Yeah. I can't wait as well, because it's, like, I've had a special day planned because, you know, because today, it is the birthday, and want to celebrate it like the best way that we could, and this is the best way. Like, I've got a cake made.
We've got drinks.
Coming out, and we've got drinks after this. And
I'm even planning on buying rubber bands, SNS rubber bands. If you fans, or even if you know me personally,
is that really our first bit of merch?
Or if you know Bats personally and you want a SNS band, we'll gladly give you one.
Like, I'm gonna like print. I'm gonna get some stickers made as well, because
that'll be cool.
Because it was like I want some for myself, and if I get like a bulk, it's gonna be cheaper. So
I'm gonna put it on my Xbox. Oh, and the iPhone 11's just dropped. It looks shit.
I'm just like, when the day it dropped, right, I didn't see it, and all I seen was just Twitter blowing up with all these memes.
Memes with the hobs like off your cougar.
And it's like
so we bought a Arnold Schwarzenegger case with him holding a gun that has like 4 holes.
Someone put it as well. It's like why does the new cameras on the iPhone 11 look like a fidget spinner? It's like true.
I reckon Apple's just doing it wrong. You know what I mean? They're not looking at what's seriously wrong with our phone.
It's the fact is, like, you're getting something opposite to zoom. There's a camera that's opposite to zoom. How the fuck?
You haven't even improved your phone.
You haven't improved the phone. No, right. Apparently, there's going to be 4K front-facing camera.
That's not what we want. Us as Apple users just want more
a better battery life.
No, not just a better battery life in general, just a better battery, because within the next couple, you have an iPhone for a year, and then after that, your iPhone's fucked.
Yeah.
Like by ear, it doesn't matter how careful you are with an iPhone. And it's ridiculous. I'm moving to Android because I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I reckon iPhone just needs to get their finger out in our arse.
They mean Apple.
Yes.
Aye.
I would say Steve Jobs, but he died.
Yes.
I went to see it too.
Was it nice? Was it good?
It was fucking scary. It was terrifying. I've never seen a film that scary in a long time. And it's crazy because even in 4D it was mental. But Bill Skarsgård, well done, mate, because that was fucking terrifying.
Aye.
There was spiders in it, Connie would have loved it.
Aye.
So what are we gonna do next for the podcast?
I think because I think we should actually have a like we should have a more structured podcast. Like it's a birthday. This is the 20th episode.
Yeah,
we've done 20 episodes in a year.
When we come back properly, we should do it differently.
We need to have like a proper because sometimes we're coming into the podcast and nothing to talk about.
I reckon the fans out there should give us suggestions on what they
think. Because without your interaction, without the fans' interaction with you is interacting with us, we don't know what we don't know what suits you or what to do. So if you guys if you guys have any sort of suggestions what we can actually talk about, we can actually say we will do it even in the gaming channel as well. If you got anything suggesting what we could play on the gaming channel, we will do that.
Just let me know on anything at all, Instagram, Twitter, anything. Just let me know what you think we should be doing in this podcast, because it's not really fair for us to not take your thoughts in consideration. To be honest, it's mad to think that 3 months ago we did a podcast and we were thinking about changing it then.
And it still hasn't changed. And
No.
I got a job and it kind of messed everything up. But
and it's been a year since we first uploaded. Can you remember that first podcast?
It wasn't a year since we first uploaded. It's not yet. Yeah, but I remember the whole planning of getting everybody together and be like, right, we need to record.
Do you remember the first podcast that we did?
Yeah. The start of something great.
And it was mad because shoot was still out when we uploaded our first one.
Yeah.
And now look, like this.
Now he's killing it on the gamer channel.
We've changed the logo. We've changed
I haven't changed the logo. We've just
Well, we've changed the thumbnails.
Yeah.
And we've obviously changed the setup. Because we're now in the office. Have you told the...
Yeah. Well...
SNS podcast.
We're expanded to an actual room, except from being in my dad's living room, not living room, it was dining room.
I was the dining room, and then it was my room.
Yeah.
And now we've got an office.
Now we've got a very small office that we do it. Which is great because it's better sound. Because we're in a storage room basically.
We'll look back in this in 10 years time.
We'll look back in this 10 years time or something if we're still doing it or not. If we've got plenty loads more subscribers and if we're doing all that. And it's we'll look back and be like, can you remember when we used to do the podcast in the little storage room and all that?
Yeah, that's mad.
And all that. And now we're in this giant office with loads of things.
I would love a giant office.
Yeah. Driving once a week we're driving every day to somewhere.
I'm hoping that sometime in the future that we'll get cameras and we'll get microphones so we can actually show our faces.
Yeah.
be nice.
Like have like a microphone each, which is actually.
Yeah, that seems appropriate for the podcast. Like.
Yeah.
For the first birthday, what was your plan? Like this, just talking.
Like
I didn't even know what to talk about because it's
nothing's really on. Nothing like. I know there's a lot of things going on, but we're like.
It's been 3 months.
Been 3 months.
Jesus.
Like.
A lot of things have happened.
A lot of things have happened because then if we start talking about anything, it's better off if we just like start from what we did before at this point and just start talking about like what's happening now in the news of YouTube and the world of YouTube and the world of
YouTube at the minute. It's more like morgues. There's all our fucking YouTube at the minute.
Yeah, but what like
and
what
Minecraft.
like what is the deal with morgues?
You know what he's doing?
Yes, I know exactly what he's doing.
Like he's copying off Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Every single video that Mr. Beast uploads, he
Yeah.
uploads kind of the same thing. I don't know what his beef is with Ricegum because I didn't really watch.
No, I know, because Ricegum posted a video going, the worst family on YouTube, and it's like that there, but like 6 months previous, he was messaging Mugs going, good video, do you want to collab in that?
Oh my god! Oh, there's another person that was in the YouTube news, Trisha Paytas.
Trisha Paytas.
You know that?
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas was in the news, in the YouTube news because she had. What was she doing? Oh, she had like basically slagged all of her mates off. You know, like
the David Dobrik.
Aye, David Dobrik and all that.
You know that. Aye.
And it's mad. Oh, what do you think about? You know how we're talking about KSI Logan Paul?
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that they're not allowing YouTubers to be on the undercard? That's stupid.
Right, I've got a massive thing to say about this because Eddie's just basically seen the last boxing fight, KSI versus Logan Paul, and just like, I can make a ton of money off this, right? But the fact is, no, it's not going to make a ton of money. Other way, you know what's not going to make a ton of money for me? Other YouTubers, because they just want all the cut. So if I have my fighters, my pro fighters that can come on the undercard, now that means that I don't really have to pay them much because they already get a wage. And say like a couple of thousand for the prize money and that.
That's bullshit though, because they should be able to have YouTubers.
Because it started off being YouTube boxing.
Like even Joel said that.
But no, but how Joel started to talk about it, he was starting to be salty.
Yeah, and I reckon it's just jelly.
No, because the fact is, the reason why he made a whole video about it is to try and give views out of being salty and trying.
Did you see the press conference though?
Yes.
How fucking cringy was that press conference? Because
the press conference was a little bit cringy. It was the fact that you had two commentators who did not, and the announcers and everything, but the two commentators who did not know anything about YouTube boxing.
And the fact that JJ obviously would have something to say to Logan Paul, wouldn't he? And Logan Paul would say something to him. It was always going to end up like that. But at least it wasn't like last year where it was like Jake Paul shouting Walmart every like 5 fucking minutes.
And it's like
I think this one was definitely more professional than the last one. But it could have got True Geordie.
If Shannon Briggs was there, True Geordie should have been there.
Oh, definitely. True Geordie's mint.
Alright.
Marry me, Brian.
Because at the first press conference in LA for the first fight, Shannon Briggs was the announcer. Was the commentator, the announcer and all that. So that means that
in London.
In London.
They should have True Geordie.
They should have in London. They should have True Geordie.
Definitely.
Right, but it's not going to be like that. But because of Manchester, they did have True Geordie. But what I'm saying, but the fact is, True Geordie should have been on the KSI side.
They're taking down anybody that uploads about it, by the way. So we might be taken down for it, like.
Yeah, but the fact it's just the fact like everybody it's just kind of it's like we can't speak our mind on YouTube anymore just because someone wants to make fucking a shitload of money, and I didn't like it.
Stupid.
I don't like the fact is that people people are making more money on YouTube, flagging people's
Videos.
copyrighting people's videos and all that, than actually their own content themselves. And that's when you know when they're basically doing YouTube for money and not their entertainment.
Can you remember a couple of years back when YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and that could like even sing a song in a video without getting copyright claim?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, in one of Jack's reading comments videos, it's like he was singing Gangnam Style.
Mm-hmm.
Today, he would get copyright claim for that.
Yeah. Like Mr.
That's
Beast.
stupid.
And Mr. Beast and his friends were singing Living on a Prayer. You know that? And then they got copyright claimed.
That's so fucking stupid.
And they were only was singing the chorus and that was it.
That's so stupid because you should be able to enjoy playing the song. That's fair enough because you can actually hear the person that sings it. And that's fair enough, but having somebody copyright claim for you singing a song that you like on YouTube, that's stupid. If that's the case, half these singers that are on YouTube are done for. You know what I mean?
I know.
How are people ever gonna do covers anymore?
Like the fact that you like it's like you can't like it's going to get to the point out with Eddie now going to be taking down all the videos that are about the rematch, and it's going to be like, is he going to take down a load of videos, and it's not going to be nothing about
YouTube.
Nothing between the fight. It's got nothing to do with the fight. It's just got to do with between. Like say it's got like KSI on the title. Oh, flag that because it's about the match, but it's not, and it's literally about like say I met KSI on the street or something.
Like recently, Sidemen had just uploaded a video on South Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna get flagged because KSI's in it?
No, because KSI is not the. It's not the one that that he's doing. It's just with KSI in the title. You could be talking about the fight because that's what it's massive right now because it's literally in 2 months' time.
Apparently, Content Cop has come back. I reckon you'll do Content Cop on Trisha Paytas,
100%.
Because she's been in the YouTube news recently.
Because no one likes her. No one likes her at all.
No, because she's like, I'm not saying that she's ugly, but all she does in her YouTube career is sit on the kitchen floor and cries about fucking men that have pissed her off.
Mhm. Like.
What's the point in that?
Oh, she does fucking mukbangs, which are which having a fat pig anyway.
If you like people eating on camera, then fair enough, that's your choice. But watching somebody like her eat on a kitchen floor and slag other YouTubers off, that's not a role model. That's like somebody that slags YouTubers off.
It's a fact that I'm fat, so I'm allowed to call someone fat because I'm fat, right? But the fact that she doesn't think that she's fat, though, that's the thing. Me, I embrace my fatness.
Oh yeah, I hate people that are fat that didn't admit it. You might as well admit it, you're fat. You know what I mean?
Might as well admit it because it's not going to change you.
Doesn't change who you are.
If you've got a really great personality, no one's going to not like it because you're fat.
It's like
and if they do, they're not real friends.
When I first started watching Shane Dawson, I thought, oh, he's just camp. Then I found out he was actually gay. And I was like, that doesn't change my mind on him. He's gay. It doesn't bother me. It's like when you find out your favourite YouTuber is split with a significant other or got a haircut or something like that, something stupid, or got a new tattoo, it doesn't change them. It just makes them different.
Because it could like their content could be better with that, like say with them new that new hair, because you might like looking at a new hair, or that their new hair, or like say you might not like the girlfriend or the boyfriend,
Aye.
and when they're doing vlogs they might be better single, so the content might be better.
See,
You different now.
Daz Games went and got a Vine tattoo
Yeah.
for his 1 million subscriber thing.
Special.
Aye. And that doesn't change him. He's still the same Daz Games to me. He lost a little bit of weight. He's still the same Daz Games to me.
Aye.
You know what I mean? If Trisha Paytas just stops slagging people off, people might like her.
People might understand. Like people might understand that. Like that's just like not.
She's not a complete arsehole.
Mhm.
Because she's not. According to a lot of people that watch that over the years, she's not. She's nice. But she just slags way too many people off.
She does. It's like when H3 did that comedy video. I'm gonna say
Hey, I love
comedy.
that.
It's a comedy video, right? And you say going, and she like say that basically says that she uses Photoshop.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
When
Right.
when girls have to use Photoshop in their photos, they're obviously not secure enough in themselves to upload a picture of themselves where they look their worst.
Yeah.
That's so silly. It's like Trisha Paytas. Yeah, fair enough, she looks prettier with makeup,
Yeah.
but heavily edited photos to the point where you don't even look like yourself.
Yourself anymore.
That's stupid.
Aye.
That's not gonna make other girls feel good.
Yes, but like basically H3,
Just put it down, just in here.
which is like you literally you editing your videos, you know that, don't
You
do it.
literally look like a different person.
Yeah, I know that, right? But then it's like, but what he was doing, he was comparing her picture normally to her when she's been editing and all that, right? And instead of going, she looks really nice when she's editing, but then she looks like really bad when she's not. It not mean that she looks really bad in general. It just means that the whole the difference of the two pictures is unreal. That is
Anyone can make themselves look stunning if they wanted to.
And then here's Trisha Paytas gone, sits on a floor,
Hey, you
half
bullied
naked.
me.
He bullied me. Eats fucking ice cream. Like
He made me feel fat. It's like, no,
Like,
you were fat.
no, that fucking them fucking 12-ounce fucking burgers has made you fat, love. Like, stop it.
To me,
And
if
get
a lad is gonna come up to you and say, love, you do not look the same in your pictures, what the fuck? And you tell them you use like Photoshop, they're obviously gonna be confused. It's like
You're basically catfishing.
Yes, you are.
Like catfishing. How many million subscribers you have?
Stop exaggerating your looks to make yourself look better, because when people see you in real person, they're obviously gonna see it.
It's like Sniper Wolf.
Oh, fucking hate him.
Sniper Wolf, like edits her pictures a lot, like edits her ass fucking bigger, and other like when she like on our Instagram and shit, right?
That's
and
not a role model for
that
girls.
like it's not a role model for girls, and
Nope.
it's like you're sexualizing yourself just to have more Instagram followers and have more Instagram likes and all that. And why would you if
our SNS podcast could get more likes on a egg, for instance. You know that egg that broke world record?
Yeah.
That's what you do. You take these girls that try to over-sexualize themselves and you prove them wrong by uploading shit.
That's like say with the algorithm that we could actually, you know, if we have the right things to say, if we have the right, you know, like audience, we could take over the whole YouTube scene. But it's never going to be like that because you've got the weird the side of YouTube, like you've got Logan Paul, like Jake Paul. You got them who basically like, you know, do stupid stuff and all that and talk like bands to their fans, right? Which encourages more kids, right? And then the next minute Gans and drinks a lot of alcohol and all that and parties on Instagram like nothing happens.
It's like we need better role models on YouTube, and the way I say it is, I want a girl on YouTube that's a little bit over, like a little bit bigger than other girls, not skinny, like just a normal lass on YouTube that plays games and makes herself known as a nerdy girl. Because to me, SS Sniper Wolf and all these lasses on YouTube, they're way too pretty. You need a girl that looks terrible to cater to the younger kids that are.
But
It's like Daz Games, for instance,
yeah.
right? Daz Games, he's a bigger lad. He owns it.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves himself.
Yeah.
That kind of role model is what lads need. To say, oh, well, I don't need a six-pack. I don't need to look like an absolute god to get my point across or to play games. That's what I want for a girl. We need a lass that's not over-sexualising herself to make gaming for girls better.
Yes, and like...
I reckon girls could game a hell of a lot better if they went trying to over-sexualise themselves all the time.
You've got this one gamer lass, right, that over-sexualises herself a bit too much, and then there's Bella Delphine, and I cannot stand like she's got good marketing techniques, right?
What a fucking genius! I'm gonna sell me bath water
and making like nearly millions off it.
I'm gonna pull weird faces on camera
by stroking a dead octopus.
And like wear pink earphones and be all girly girl. It's like, yeah, fair enough. If that's your cup of tea, then fair enough. But to me,
but then that means you're gonna have people who are gonna buy your bathwater. It's gonna be like 40-year-old fucking
men
like
that like bathwater.
that are into drinking bathwater.
It's like,
but
right,
they were like,
right. The weirdest YouTube merch is that, right? Is her bathwater.
Right.
Right?
What's second, do you reckon?
The second weirdest YouTube merch I've ever seen is like pens.
No, the second weirdest.
What?
Is the Ace family's
fucking baby thing.
their actual reborn version of their real baby. They modelled their real babies.
We as YouTubers, as I call it, because I don't think we are.
By the way, she was doing quotation marks with her fingers. You can't see because we don't have a camera.
Us as YouTubers, I think merch is getting a little ridiculous now. It's ridiculous.
Literally.
What's next?
Like, the ridiculous is, right, the fact there's like one person who I think is a genius, right, is, I mentioned her in a podcast before, and it's Bambino Bakery. She's just released merch, right? But the fact is, it's not like any other merch, right? The fact is, it's the best quality. Literally, it's just here, Comic Sans going, I'm not a YouTuber, and going, and it's like a level bar, and it's like 80% famous, and it's
that's nice. That's actually really good. You there saying that makes me want to watch her, because it seems like she's one of them lasses that couldn't give a fuck about the typical YouTuber scene.
She goes like how she starts her videos is like, well like welcome to this to the shittest place on the internet, and it's like,
what, like Cam Kirkham?
Yeah,
he's a YouTuber that couldn't give a two fucks about anything, could he?
Like the fact that he doesn't give a toss what he wears either. He wears kids' sunglasses indoors with a hat, and then
that's what I want for women. I want a YouTuber that couldn't give a shit about any of what she wears on camera. Why the fuck should we care? You know what I mean? To me, a YouTuber should be the one that you sit down and you watch every day. Oh, you on about YouTuber merch? That reminds us, Shane Dawson's one of his merch is fucking lush though. It's like a triangle, and it's got a skull and like moons and shit on it. It's lush. Such a nice t-shirt. But I think the best YouTuber merch I've ever I bought.
It's SNS clothing store. No,
Yeah.
no,
No.
really.
My fiance bought Roman Atwood's merch. He bought a t-shirt.
It's my mom.
Yes. I didn't buy myself this, but I got this given for a Christmas present. I got a septic Sam. And
Yeah.
it's so nice. It's never broke on offer. Nothing's come on offer. To me, buying YouTuber merch, you can only get
But with Jacksepticeye though, like he was good. It wasn't him that was making that stuff. He just like gets a bit of a profit.
I know, but I love
But
this
then
merch.
but then when he did, he's like
oh, he's paying me and stuff.
His cloak.
Oh my god, no.
Cloak is awful.
Sorry, Jack, I love you to bits, but I've heard so much about Cloak, like so much bad shit. One of the people I tattoo on Total Life was like, I paid 40 quid for a t-shirt that had black writing, like black cloak, and it was a black t-shirt. Pointing that.
Right, and it's like it's the same. It's apparently supposed to be. It's gaming clothing, right? What's gaming about that clothing? It's just literally a t-shirt. Like it's a t-shirt. You had sweatpants, and a jacket. You can just go into Primark and pay and literally pay like 20 quid to get a full outfit, and that's half a price of a
Jack needs to realise that gaming clothes is whatever you're wearing at the time.
Whatever you feel comfortable at the time. Like say I can get like running clothes or something like that.
Hey, somebody wears just their boxers for gaming sometimes.
I know.
Lads and lasses sometimes just game in their underwear or in their dramas. It shouldn't be called gaming clothes because it's not like a genre. It's like if you're gaming and you're gaming in your underwear, you're not gonna sell underwear to people.
Yeah, nah. And it's like this as well. Like, you know, like sportswear. You get sportswear like shorts. Like say like shorts in a jersey for like you say football or like American football or basketball and all that. Because you're more aerodynamic, you're fast, and it controls sweat and it keeps you cool and all that. Everything. It doesn't really enhance you. It just helps you, like, with the thing. Like say like with the shorts, it helps you run, so you're not restricted with any jeans or anything.
But that's what I think.
What do you really need? Like you're gaming, you're using your hands and your eyes.
Yeah, using your hands or your eyes, or depends if you're doing Oculus Rift
if you're doing VR, because VR, right, you might need like to stretch a bit, but the fact is, you're not really doing running. That's what I mean. You're not really doing running, like say, like with
even if you're on clothing, when you're playing VR, it's still just a t-shirt. You'll still sweat.
It's still just exactly. It's still just a bunch of cotton sewed into the top.
You know what I mean?
You got pants.
See, I enjoy YouTuber merch.
Yeah,
but like you said,
some of it's just too expensive.
Like you said, Bambino Becky has the right idea though. And
see, I like Syndicate's merch as well, because I like his motto, though, life's too short, make the most of it.
I actually love the lion head that he has.
Yeah,
as well.
The Syndicate original head, and then but then he's got like loads more like things that he's making.
He's just made a controller.
I know, he's made a controller with scuff.
That's fucking mad. You've been watching Hunting Optics as well.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm breaking plastic. That's why you can hear the beat.
Shout out to Syndicate for bringing Hunting Optics and be like, thank you very much for getting me to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because my fiance literally watches Hunting Optics at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's Hunting Optic Thieves, because it's Hunting Optic and Hunting Thieves.
Well, you know what I meant.
But the epic battle. Oh my god, the epic battle of Syndicate and Courage though.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
he's fucked him over like so many times.
But he's just literally did that in a shot. Now he got all of his diamonds, put a chest all the way to the highest point of the thing, and then just was like you know, put like in his house they put signs down going going, just look to the sky, look to the stars. You know that.
That's midnight.
You know,
But,
are you missing something? It was everything that's worth like that you have to mine for. It was up in history.
It's the fact that this kind of stuff is what you and Chris look forward to, innit?
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff you get excited for. Syndicate uploading. I want that to happen with Jack at the minute because he's not uploading stuff I want to actually get excited for. Apart from actually. He was uploading a game called Man of Madden.
Yeah.
And it was friggin' mint. But it's the first time I've ever got that excited over something Jack did.
Yeah.
Recently I've just been watching a YouTuber called Grim. And he does like, Dr. Phil videos.
Yeah.
I've been watching him. So, is there anything else we should talk about?
Well,
how many subscribers do we have? 33 still.
We're still at 33.
Woo! We still got 33. I'm so surprised.
So surprised. Thanks for sticking around and thanks for doing everything.
Not unsubbing.
Not unsubbing. It means a lot of us that you've still stuck around after the break that we've had, and I'm just saying right now we are back.
Woo!
This is we are back. This is recall because this feels good. Back in front of Tony again. It's really we did name our microphone Tony because it's easier than going Tony than microphone or Mike, but it's like
his name's Tony
because it's the company's toner. So anyway, it feels good to be back in front of Tony again and speaking to you guys and tagging absolute shite, eh?
As we always do.
But we will have a more structured podcast later on.
Did you know that Geordie Shore have brought out a TV show where it's like after they went in the Geordie Shore house? Like, so it's like Holly.
I don't care anymore.
It's like so shit now,
it's
isn't
the fact. It's the fact that they dragged that so much. It was good. Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's just like.
Now it's just shit.
Now it's like just go back, just go. Like, I really stopped watching it when James hit his knee, because it was like when they were in Cancun. It's like just stop now. 3 seasons was enough for me. 3 seasons was enough.
I watched all of them, but the new people that are in it are just absolutely wank.
I know.
You know what I mean? Half of them have got boyfriends. I thought the whole reason of Geordie Shore was to
you be single. You be single, and that's how you. It's how to pull lasses or pull lads, and like how one night stands are a thing, but it's.
Anyway, but that happened, and they brought MTV Cribs back, which is good. That was a really good show, if you remember. Because when we were younger, we used to just love looking around other celebrities' houses.
Yeah.
And showing us how much money they spend on shit like a car.
Yeah. Right, and so if you have enjoyed this podcast, please leave a like because we're back. We're back, yes. And
if you would like to wish for a happy birthday,
if you like to wish the podcast a happy birthday, please do in the comments or on our Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and subscribe if you're new on here, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.